Welcome to the very first episode of News You Can Use. This is the show where I'm going to bring you stories that are quirky, useful, inspiring, or just plain fun. And you can think of this as your daily mix of headlines you actually want to hear about. No doom, no gloom, no boring jargon here. We're going to give you news that actually matters without all of that depressing nonsense. So grab your coffee or a Kit Kat Santa. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And let's dive into news that you can actually use. First thing we're going to talk about today is really at the top of everybody's list, or maybe not. Pantone's color of the year, which is Mocha Mousse. What's Mocha Mousse, you ask? Well, think cozy chocolate tones meeting earthy sophistication. It's not just a pretty color, but it reflects what Pantone sees as the global vibe for the year ahead. I don't know how I feel about this brown earthy tone, but let's see. But how does Pantone decide? Well, the team analyzes trends in fashion, tech, art, and even politics. And in a post-pandemic world, we're leaning into colors that feel grounding and comforting, and Mocha Mousse is ticking all of those boxes. So get ready, because you're going to start seeing this shade everywhere, from walls to wardrobes to websites. What do you think? Are you ready to embrace the Mocha Mousse aesthetic? I'm not, but more power to you. Next up, we're going to talk about a $200 ChatGPT subscription. Yes, you heard that correctly. Now, OpenAI just announced a $200 monthly ChatGPT subscription tier. Let's break down what that is and if it's worth it. The subscription is called ChatGPT Pro, and it's aimed at businesses and power users. So it may not be for me and you, or you and me, you and I. It offers enterprise-grade data privacy, faster response times, unlimited usage, and enhanced functionality like advanced analytics and multi-user accounts. So, for example, imagine teams collaborating on projects, processing massive data sets, or generating detailed marketing content at pretty fast speeds. This plan is one that would save hours of manual work. But for casual users like us, the regular and plus plans remain. So don't worry if a $200 a month subscription sounds steep. This one's really about leveling up for the pros. Let's talk about the 74-year-old bird mom. Meet Wisdom, a Laysan Albatross, who just laid an egg at 74 years old, which makes her the oldest known wild bird to do so. Wisdom was first banded in 1956, and she outlived the scientists who tagged her. She's also flown over 3 million miles in her lifetime, about 6 trips to the moon and back. This egg is her first in 4 years, reminding us of the unique resilience of the albatrosses. These seabirds often mate for life and take turns incubating eggs, making Wisdom's longevity even more remarkable. But in other news, Marriott's pissing people off with their tipping culture. Marriott has sparked a debate by introducing tipping at the front desk. Yes, when you check in. There's now an option to tip the front desk staff. This initiative follows Marriott's earlier push for housekeeping tips. While some argue it's a way to support underpaid workers, others are experiencing tipping fatigue, especially as fees and surcharges are just off the charts. For me, if you're checking in, I don't know what the service is going to be yet, so I don't feel comfortable tipping. That's just me. I like to wait till the end. Now, after years of begging, I have great news for you. Snack wraps are finally back at McDonald. These beloved wraps are coming back in 2025. They were originally discontinued in 2016, and petitions, tweets, and online campaigns have been calling for their return ever since. Yes, we did dedicate a lot of time to the snack wrap. Apparently, even McDonald's executives didn't expect the outcry to last this long. The 2025 rollout is rumored to include updated flavors, so stay tuned. Here's a heartwarming story for you. It turns out dogs and humans actually go way back, further than we thought. New evidence shows that connections in the Americas began 12,000 years ago, which is much earlier than we previously believed. Archaeologists found signs of dogs living alongside humans as companions and working animals, helping with the hunting and protection. Dogs played such a crucial role in our survival that the bond became deeply embedded in human culture. Let's fast forward to our human counterparts. There's another story I want to talk about. Turns out living near family can change your psychology, for better or worse. According to University of Michigan's study, being close to relatives can make us both more altruistic and more judgmental. I can see that. On one hand, proximity fosters cooperation and encourages, heroic behavior like helping with emergencies. But it also amplifies conflicts, making us harsher critics of those we know best. So if Thanksgiving felt extra tense this year, don't worry, it's science. And here's your cool find of the week, Kit Kat Santas. These festive little treats are perfect for stocking stuffers or a sneaky snack while decorating your tree. I'd never seen them before, so I thought I'd share with you. Thank you for watching the very first episode of News You Can Use.